Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Ninja here, and we're back with another video. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how I make my Fortnite thumbnails. So let's get into it. First, what you're going to want to do is go open Safari, and you're going to want to look up Fortnite skins. Once you've found a skin that you like, for me, it's this skin right here, you're going to copy it. And you're going to need 3 apps for this, because I'm doing this on iOS. So once you've copied it and saved it, you're going to want to find a Fortnite background as well, because you're going to need a Fortnite background for this. So you're going to need 2 things, well, 5 things actually. A Fortnite background, a Fortnite skin, and 3 apps. The 3 apps will be linked in the description. So once you find a Fortnite background, then you would basically just take that, as we can see here. So, still looking for a Fortnite background right now. And this is a voiceover right now because I just didn't feel like recording my verse earlier, but then I figured it'd be hard to tell what's going on in this video without a voice. So, I just did a voiceover, but now we're finding one that we like right now. And we're gonna go ahead and see this one. It's with like a sniper, and it just looked really good to me, so we went down a little bit more, and then we decided we're just gonna go with that one because it looked the best. So this is the one we chose right here, and you're gonna save that. And then when you save this, you're gonna go into the first app that you need to download for this well, what would you call it, for this process. So the first app that you're going to need is called, as you can see here, it's called PicMonkey. And PicMonkey basically you can crop out the character. So we're going to crop out the character that we chose and then put it in the background and then add words. So you need three apps. I'm just going to go ahead and say you need PicMonkey, and phonto. Those are the 3 apps you're going to need to make thumbnails on your iOS device. So you're going to go in and you're going to choose what you want, and then you're going to click it, and it's going to ask you that, and you're going to just say no. And then you're going to go to free crop, not shape crop. I accidentally clicked shape crop, but you're going to want to go back out and click free crop. And when you free crop, you could just trace around the whole thing, and it'll crop the whole thing out. That means it won't be all around black. It'll just be that one character right there. So yeah, this is basically me just tracing around it to get it precise. If you hold down, you can trace it more easily instead of just scribbling around. So you trace it as best as you can, and then once you trace it like that, you can then go in and finish any parts you've missed or anything of that. So as you can see here, we're moving toward the head, and if you're not exact with this, it's okay, because you could just go back after you're done with this and just use the smallest font there is for this and make the smallest adjustments to it. But yeah, so this right now is me just literally tracing over it with the tracer for the free crop. And once you're done cropping this out, then you just want to add it'll show up red all around, everything, the whole character will be red once you've finished and connected it. And once it's red, you're gonna hit save, and once you hit save, then it's gonna save to your camera roll. But right now we're just finishing up going all the way around. And yes, you have to get the bottom, because if you don't get the bottom, it won't fully go. So you have to go all the way around. And this probably was one of the easiest ones I've done. This one turned out perfect. I've done one of these before on my latest video, my Guns of Boom video. That was my first thumbnail that I made on iOS, and it turned out okay. Could have been a little better, but I cropped out the guy that was pointing at you, and it just didn't suit me really good. And I tried my best on that one, but this one, I was like, I have to do it good because I'm on camera right now and I'm recording, and I was like, I have to really try. So I found the easiest skin possible. Like, I looked through all the skins to see which one was the easiest, and this skin just seemed to be the easiest for me. So yeah, once it's all red, and you can really zoom in and get every single detail to make sure you get the full, you have to get everything. So yeah, once you do that, you can go ahead and make sure it's all red. It's like the smallest parts there, like that, and you can even erase it to make sure it's perfect. So you're gonna erase some and put some back, but mainly we want to make sure that it's all red. Not all of it. There needs to be some black parts. On the black parts are going to be where there's space. So wherever there's space, you want to make sure it's black. If it's not black and you see red there, then you're going to need to erase that. Instead of seeing red, you need to see black. So yeah, we're still just looking around to see how many, and we see up here in this little corner, you see that we got to get every single bit, otherwise it's just going to look pretty crazy. So now we're done with it, and that's how it looks when you finish cropping it. No, it probably looks exactly how it looked before, but it's not the same. Earlier it had the background, now it's just that character. And you're going to hit save, and that's going to save to your camera roll. Alright, and then you're going to want to go to PicMonkey, which is the next app that we're going to be using. And once you open that up, you're going to start a new thing, and the background, the Fortnite background that we chose, we're going to open that up, and on PicMonkey you can choose between like what the size of is. So we're going to go all the way over to YouTube thumbnail, and we're going to save that, and then we're going to save it. And yeah, now the last app, which is the most important app to me, is Phonto. So we're going to go into Phonto, and we're going to create a new one. We're going to restart that, and we'll take the photo album. So we're going to take the background that we just made into the perfect size for a thumbnail. We're going to add that. Okay. And then we're going to put a shade on it. So I like the chrome one, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that one because it looks pretty good to me. So now here's where we add our character. So I know there's a character right there, and it might look a little weird to you guys, but to me it turned out pretty good. So we added our character, and see, so if we wouldn't have cropped it out, it would have had all the black stuff in the background, but now since we've cropped it, it's just all clear so you can see behind it. So we're going to make it as big as possible to see what makes it the best look, and already it looks pretty good. So see, to our left on this, we have all the room to add words, and words are probably the best thing to add because you can just customize it, and like you can add shadows and stuff. This is pretty much Phonto. To me is probably Phonto and PicsArt are probably the two best ones, but because you don't really need PicMonkey. PicMonkey is just to make sure that you have the right size for the thumbnail. But yeah, that's just basically all you have to do for that. And yeah. So right now now we're gonna add the text, and yeah. Alright, we're going to just put how, and then we're gonna add that. And I tried to put but I very badly didn't do that right. And so, yeah. So I added the how, and then I put up the size and the size, and then I tried to just put and I thought I was taking up way too much space for a little one syllable, right? So I just changed it to I make instead of just I, because that takes up too much space, but when we could put two words there. So I just put I make. So now it reads how I make, and as you can see right here, it says we put the make now. So now it says how I make. Alright. Next, we're gonna add thumbnail. but I didn't really like that, so I added the word Fortnite because that's mainly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Fortnite thumbnails, and that's what this one was for the Fortnite thumbnail. So yeah, we're gonna make it as wide as possible, but then after I put that, I thought, this is for Fortnite thumbnails, not just for thumbnails. I mean, I could, if you guys want me to make just a regular thumbnail, how I make thumbnail videos, go ahead and like this video and comment down thumbnail video, and I'll do a regular thumbnail video, but this one's how I make my Fortnite thumbnails. So yeah, I just do this, and since I did the Fortnite, I can't fit everything up there, so I have to make it a little bit smaller. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of this is pretty much me just playing with the colors and playing with the colors, and it's basically just me playing with the shadows. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop for now, and yeah, you guys can just watch the rest of this with no audio. So yeah, until next time guys, I'll see you later. Peace.